Jimmy's guest tonight, Lisa Marie Presley. From Sin City, Nick Stahl. Guess the gas. And music from the Bravery. With Cleto and the Cletos. And now for your viewing pleasure, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Now, if the tabloids are to be believed, then our first guest tonight has been abducted by aliens. Her father is flipping burgers in Des Moines somewhere, and she briefly married Michael Jackson. I don't know where they get this stuff either. Her new CD right here, it's called Now What? Please say hello to the princess of rock and roll, Lisa Marie Presley. You have crazy, excited fans.
They're not crazy.
I mean, in a good way, crazy. Well, you say they're not crazy. Are you sure they're not crazy?
Thank God for them.
Yeah, everybody's excited. Well, congratulations. This is your second CD, true?
Yes, true.
You say, I was reading the liner notes. I noticed you thanked Marilyn Manson on your CD.
Yeah, I
Why? You're not planning to marry him, are you? No.
did. I used to have a crush on him.
You did, really?
Yeah, I did.
Really? Yep. Wow. And is he a friend of yours?
Yep, we're friends.
You guys been friends for a while, or?
Yeah, for about 5 years, I'd say.
Oh wow! Oh wow! And did he help you? Because I know you have Pink. Pink is on the album with you.
Right.
Did he do anything on the album?
No, but he's just been really super supportive since before my first record. So when we were friends, you know, he's always been like really supportive.
How do you meet Marilyn Manson?
Well.
Miniature golf?
Yeah, we were playing miniature golf.
Junior league hockey game?
God, how did we meet? In a weird way. We met in a weird way, actually.
How?
Well,
he was drinking your blood, and you said, "Hey, what's going on?"
I had invited him to my birthday party a long time ago because I had a crush on him when he did Mechanical Animals, and he was with some girl, and that he's not with now, but she ended up showing up, and I was like, when she showed up, and I was
really
happy about it, and then she goes on like Howard Stern and rips me open.
She did
on the show. So I'm like, what is your problem? You were there for 15 minutes, and now you're like tearing me
Well, you were trying to steal her boyfriend, though,
right? She
right?
didn't know that.
Oh, she didn't know it.
She didn't know that.
Well, now she does, though, so now she probably doesn't feel so bad.
No, he and I are like brother and sister. That's
which is
history.
which?
Well.
So she got angry at you, and is there still?
No, then I saw them at a party, and I tapped her on the shoulder, and I said, "What's your deal? What was that all about?" And that was very awkward. And he and I ended up kind of talking after that. And then we get Johnny Ramone, who we were both friends with. We kept running into each other, and then we ended up becoming friends.
And what about Pink? How are you friendly with her? Or?
Yeah, that was very impromptu. I was just sort of trying to come up with the chorus of a song, and she was lying next to me, and
what?
Well, no. She was on the floor.
Where do you live, on Planet MTV or something? What's going on?
Well, yeah, and then she was humming, and she kept humming this part, and I was like, she loved the song, and I was like, please, now you have to sing on it. I can't hear it without you, and that happened.
That's kind of cool. She's really talented.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's something.
Yeah.
And you must be excited because the album is doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did a cover of Don Henley's song, Dirty Laundry, that people are playing a lot. Why did you are you a Don Henley fan, or?
I just thought the song was really important, subject matter-wise, in terms of our state of affairs right now, what our entertainment is, and what we watch, and how sick it is.
It's not about dry cleaning?
No.
Oh.
Could be.
No, it is. It's about the tabloids, and certainly, well, you were almost born in them.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much the tabloids per se. I think it's just our state of affairs, and reality shows, TV, kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down. Theme, it's kind of.
You do or don't like the reality shows?
I do not.
You do not like reality shows?
I do not.
None of them? There's none of them you like?
Not one.
Really?
I think they're just a direct contribution to the incredible demise of the society.
Have you seen Show Dog Moms and Dads?
No.
You got to see that one. That's a good one. It's about people who have dogs and they dress them up to look stupid and then they put them on shows and stuff like that. That's a good one.
I'll have to look into that.
You don't like Nick and Jessica, or
I don't watch
you
that
think
stuff.
Britney Spears is doing the wrong thing by having a reality show?
I can't comment on what's right or wrong for her.
You could if you wanted.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Well, that's interesting. I'm sure people have asked you to do a reality show.
They have, yeah.
And you say, no way.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, you are the richest person in the world, really,
That
anyway.
is not
so
true.
You're the third richest person in the world. It's Bill Gates, Oprah, and then you, right?
Folklore.
You don't need to do that sort of stuff. You have no need to do it whatsoever. And that has got to give you a lot of freedom just in your whole life, right?
I still think integrity is important regardless of what money you have or don't
But
have.
how would you know? Because you have so much money. I mean, like, for instance, if they were to fire me tomorrow...
How do I know?
I would be the host of Star Search on cable somewhere. If they gave me at least $1,000 a week, I would do it. Well, you know what? It must have been... well, I mean, I guess no upbringing is strange because it is what it is. You don't know any better when you're a kid, and it doesn't matter if your dad's Elvis or your dad's a plumber. He's still your dad. But your house now, the house you grew up in, is a museum. I don't know if it's a museum or it's a place where people charge admission and people go through like your old bedroom there.
No, they actually don't.
Oh, they don't.
No, not the bedroom.
Oh, they don't.
No.
So there's certain areas that are off limits. Do you ever go there? I mean, do you go to your
Yeah, I
bedroom?
go a couple times a year. It's the house and it's across the street and it's the grounds, but the upstairs is closed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, it still has got to be a little bit weird, people going through your house.
I think it happened such a long time ago that I'm very used to it now.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
And did people treat it as a tourist attraction when you lived there?
Well, no, I mean just outside.
Oh, just outside?
Yeah.
Because there'd be people to shoot them otherwise.
Outside the gate, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if you were playing, could people watch you, or I'm not sure. I've never been there. I don't know.
Yeah, they would be. There was some woods next door, and they would be in the trees and on the fence,
Really?
And sometimes they jump over the fence, and that was, scary.
That's bad.
One time, a big African American woman showed up at the back door and said, "I'm Priscilla, and I want my dinner."
And so what did you guys eat? I'm Priscilla and I want my dinner.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of people named Priscilla. It could possibly be.
Hey, I don't know if they fed her or not, but that's what happened. That was sort of how it went regularly.
You're doing this big media tour and everything. Are you? I mean, is it fun for you? Do you hate doing this sort of thing?
It depends on the, sometimes it goes really well and.
Well, in this show, you can wind up with free gas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
It doesn't just. Do you pump your own gas?
No.
You don't. Well,
I'm not going to BS you. No, I don't.
Yeah, all right, I don't blame you. We got Guillermo to do it. Why should you? All right, so you stick around. We'll do a little gas guessing, and we're going to bring out our next guest also.
Okay.
Lisa Marie Presley. This is her new CD right there. Now what? Pick it up. There it is. We'll be right back from the new movie Sin City. Nick Stahl. Presley is here. The Bravery is on the program tonight. Our next guest has worked alongside some of the greatest names in Hollywood, names like Schwarzenegger, Willis Gibson, and of course, Swayze. He just finished the second season of HBO's Carnival, and you can see him as the yellow bastard in the big hit movie Sin City. Please say hello to Nick Stahl. How are you, Nick?
I'm doing pretty good after
right?
that luau backstage.
Was there a luau I missed?
It was a bit of a luau, kind of a. It looks like a club back there.
Yeah, we like to have fun here.
I can tell. I can see that.
A lot of places it's really like the back room at a Dairy Queen, but here we get you loaded and then push you out.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the movie.
Thank
you.
You.
Did really well, made a ton of money, and everybody loves the film. Although it seems ironic that on the weekend the Pope died, Sin City was the #1 movie.
Coincidence?
Coincidence? I think not. And you had your big premiere was down in Austin, Texas. I was actually down there right after you guys did that. That's a great place to show a film, huh?
Yeah. Well, we filmed it down there,
right.
And Rodriguez does all his movies there.
He's the director of the film, Robert?
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, and he's sort of a guy who works kind of outside the Hollywood system, and he's got it all figured out. So Hollywood kind of comes to his backyard to film, and so yeah, it was great to go down and sort of celebrate in the town that we shot it in.
Yeah, I bet it was. I bet, because you get to. In fact, I was there and I saw the Wilson Brothers' new movie, and afterwards I jumped in a cab, and the guy driving the cab was one of the stars of the film. I swear, no lie, I swear to God. You play two characters in the movie, right?
Yes.
You play Yellow Bastard.
Right.
And pre-Yellow Bastard. Regular
Pre-Yellow Bastard.
Caucasian bastard.
Yeah.
Right.
The white bastard. It's two roles. He starts out as the son of the senator he's a state senator who lives in Sin City. He's sort of the powerful kind of ruler of the town, and he's his son. He's like a corrupt kind of dark kid, and then he sort of has this unfortunate accident, and
not really an accident though, was it?
Yeah. Well, for him it was.
Well, let's take a look at. Actually, we have a clip that I think depicts it nicely. Here's Nick Stahl in Sin City.
Give it up. Let the girl go.
You know who I am. You know who my father is. You can't touch me. Look at you. You can't even lift that cannon you're carrying.
Sure I can.
Yeah. And where exactly do you get shot?
Well, I mean, at various places. First, it's the ear comes off, and it looks really gross too. It's like he gets shot, and you see the ear being pulled off. It's great effect.
Like a Tyson fight, yeah.
Yeah, there was no biting involved, but it looks gruesome. And then his arm, his gun arm with the gun still attached. You see the arm fly off, and then he gets shot in the groinal region.
Right.
And so it gets from bad to worse.
I guess so.
It escalates.
And then you turn into this. You have operations, and then you turn into the Yellow Bastard, which that's you, huh?
That's me.
They always talk about how many hours you spend in makeup, and that sounds like a deal breaker to me. It really does. Isn't that just the worst thing ever?
I mean, it was fun to, once you're in it and you're working, it's really fun. And I always wanted to do something like that, have prosthetics and be
You did?
unrecognizable. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like an actor's thing of wanting to be kind of disguised and sort of and be sort of, just have any kind of prosthetics. I mean, let's face it, prosthetics win Oscars. Unfortunately,
They do?
This won't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know why, but there's no correlation whatsoever. But once I went through it, though, I gotta say it was pretty miserable. I mean, 6 hours of makeup, and then the worst is just sitting around in it because you can't move, and you can't smile, your face, you just want to rip it off. But once you start working, it's actually really.
Is
fun.
it hot and uncomfortable?
Yeah. It's brutal, yeah.
And it smells after a while,
It does.
right?
It smells bad, and you have to talk to people. And
you got Jessica Alba on the set, and you smell.
Yeah, you got to kind of make small chat, So how is it for you? How's and you smell bad, and you look ridiculous. I look like.
This is what I go through
disgusting.
on a daily basis. It really does. is. Well, it's great. It's a big hit, and I've been, I got to take my kid to see it. Do you think it's too violent for an 11-year-old?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I'm probably gonna take him anyway. Nick Stahl is here, everybody. Sin City is a movie that's in theaters. Recently, Presley is with us. Oh, when we come back, we're gonna guess the gas for everyone here in the studio audience. We'll be right back. fabulous. Nick Stahl is with us, and gas prices, well, I don't need to tell you. Actually, Lisa doesn't know because she's never pumped gas.
I have, no, I never said I'd never.
Oh, you have?
I just don't lately, thank you.
How many times have you? Do you know?
Oh, God, I mean, you know, most of my life.
Literally
when I
dozens
started
of
driving.
times. Nick, have you ever pumped your own gas?
No.
No? You have not?
No.
All right.
I have someone.
You have
do
a
that
person
for
that
me.
does it for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go out to Guillermo right now. Guillermo, Social Security.